The top of the Empire State Building.
Z100. New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you please pan the camera over to my friend and give him a round of applause? This is Bryce in the building. Yo, what's up? Long time. I mean, I think it might have been, what was it, Jingle Ball the last time that we hung out?
Yeah, when was that, like 6 months?
Yeah, dudes, that's been a little bit of time, man. And
Time flies.
we're getting geared up for the album. I want to know, what goes into the preparation for that, the name. We just released a video, and the message behind the reason why it took us a little bit was truly heartfelt, bro. So let's just go straight into La La Land. This track right here, man, is catchy as hell. Teaming up with YG. How? Why? What was the thought process for this particular track?
Man, this song has gone a lot of places. So, we wrote it just over an acoustic guitar, me and my buddy JP, 2 summers ago. We were kind of just making fun of, Hollywood culture and stuff
For
like
sure.
that. And then we realized it was kind of an anthem for it. Funny
Yeah.
how that works out. And then we were like, well, I just knew that I couldn't represent all of, California's culture. And, there's just a side of it that I'm just not. I wear
You're not familiar with
tie-dye
it.
clothes
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yep,
So,
yeah.
YG I've been a fan of for a couple of years, especially since my hitta, I guess you could
Yeah,
call it.
yeah, that's what we got. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what we can call it here now for the sake of this, but for sure.
And he was my first pick for a feature.
Really?
Yeah, and we couldn't get it to him for a while. He just couldn't get him to hear it, and then he did hear it, and he didn't know much about me, but he researched actually, and then he
That's
said
dope.
he was down to do it, and then he was down to come through the video.
So let me talk about the process when it comes to finding someone to work with, and when you get that reply back that they are a genuine fan of yours, or they're even willing to go there and learn more about you to become more familiar with your vibe, with your sound, your style. What does that mean to you as an artist?
It just means you're heading in the right direction. I think,
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is always a nice feeling. I'm very content with how things are going right now. I can't lie. Being able to do a song with somebody that you've been a fan of at all is sick.
Yes.
I got it with Wale too. I was in disbelief. And I have a bunch of ideas of other people now that I want to get, to utilize.
And as you can start to, and I'm going to get into some of those names. I'm going to let you name drop in a little bit because
Okay.
we're all curious, at least 3. But as you start to get that foundation, it continues to build like this, and you get to work with established artists like Wale and YG. It's only going to help make it a little bit easier for those other. Yeah. So
build.
You build that clout. There it is.
I'm not doing this on accident.
Who are some of those people?
Who are some of the people? Gambino.
Okay.
For sure. Frank Ocean.
Yes.
Gorillaz.
Okay.
Yeah, I really want to work with them.
Now, to find out, and I guess to feel like you are moving in the right direction, and to continue to go along that, are these? I mean, again, you're saying building a cloud. You're doing it for a reason. The reassurance must feel really right when it does become, like we were saying, a little bit easier, a little bit more. Damn, I don't have to wait for 2 years maybe this time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is that kind of how's that make you feel, knowing that?
I was just talking to a friend last night about how it's weird to feel like I've accomplished goals that I set to accomplish when I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And then some. So I'm just grateful, man. Every time that I get a call of some other good news and from the label and all the people there, it's just everything is it's just exciting and it's fun to be part of. And it's fun to see how much work it takes from every different facet to get things heard and get music out there.
It takes a village,
Yeah, it really does,
it
man.
takes
It's
a
no
village.
joke.
Let's get into the video for this. And first, I want to talk about we unfortunately and we so tragically lost someone who meant so much to so many people.
I was doing a lot with the community.
When the world lost Neighborhood Nip, when Nipsey Hussle was taken from us, and that was the reason why you held back for a bit before releasing this video out of respect for those. And it was an amazing message that you put out on your social media to share that. How important was it for you to know that some things are a little bit bigger than you, and this was the right move for you to make?
I don't know. I didn't think of it like that. I saw if there's a way that you could pay your respects to somebody who you recognize having made such an impact, not only like changing his own life, but clearly like trying to give back to the community and trying to like build himself into a bigger man like Nip was, you know, like it hurts everybody when we lose somebody like that because there's not enough of them anyway.
For sure.
So any opportunity that I could take to pay the respect once I saw that, you know, YG was and Pusha T was not releasing music and Schoolboy Q. No, it wasn't Pusha T. It was Schoolboy
Q.
Yeah. I was like, cool. Yeah, I'm absolutely on board.
When you were able, and this is just only a couple of days now, it's your baby's just crawling. You know what I mean? It's starting to walk. The visual, I mean, it's really like a classic film. You know, I mean, it's really dope the way that you filmed this video, dude. Was this the initial idea or
no? Not even a little bit.
Wow. Okay.
The whole. First of all, we were right in the middle of the headline tour when we realized that we needed to do a music video for this song. I flew back after like the Denver show for one day so we could shoot this because YG was in town.
That's all the time that you had.
That's all the time we had, and we had to do it. We were gonna do it around all different parts of LA and show all the landscape. Kind of a basic idea. Kind of like what G-Eazy ended up doing with West Coast.
West Coast, yeah,
you
which
know?
is a dope track.
So dope.
Yeah, that song slaps.
Video's so sick too. So it was gonna be more like that. We just didn't have the time. We were like, well, let's do it on a soundstage because that's what the whole song's about anyway. Kind of putting Hollywood and California into a box. So it kind of actually worked itself out. You know? Dude,
that's so crazy to think, man. How is this sound gonna kind of flow its way into Carnival? And how did you come up with that title for the upcoming
Carnival?
Yeah.
It just seemed obvious to me because I'm like, Lazy Fair was the first EP I put out, and then Night Circus, and it accidentally kind of became a theme.
Got you.
It's just like the culmination of all those things is Carnival.
Yeah, and where are we at in the process there? I mean,
are you pretty much done?
Word.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's some production stuff, some little Salt Bay.
All right, I see you.
Gotta throw on it, but it's done.
How? And I ask this question a lot because it's a really important question that I want to get the answer to from artists. Is how proud are you of this body of work and how it represents who Bryce is?
You know, it's funny because you always like everybody wants their first album to be like super special and super important to them and everything, blah blah blah. As long as the fans that I already have still feel connected to the music that I'm putting out, and then new fans also gravitate towards it, and people see how many influence I have in the music, that's good enough.
That's really okay. Yeah. Well, the fans they're there. We're there. You're selling out shows, your tours, or you can't buy tickets anywhere, man. The fact that, I mean,
crazy.
I want to just let you know that. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't set the time aside to really think about that, if you're happy with it, man, I mean, that's what we are here for, is the fact that you're just sharing who you are, and we're there to ride, bro. So just hurry up. When do we have a date set? Or
in the summer?
Yeah.
There's only 3 months of summer. So
but then you know what I'm saying. Don't be like the last week of the summer.
July.
Yeah.
I don't know. No,
Hey,
it's not gonna be like August 31st.
That's what I was gonna say. Like when they announced, like, oh, Game of Thrones is back in 2019. They're like the very end of winter.
Are you on that whole train?
I'm on that train, bro.
Oh man.
Are you on that train?
You're just like.
Yeah. I'm telling you, give me more. Yeah.
Oh.
I've gone down the hours spending. Oh my God, Chris, you know, right?
Yeah, I see him backstage sometimes, just sitting there, and he's just completely invested.
All right, so let me tell you a couple of things, bro. A couple of hours that I've spent watching and looking at all the different Bram memes, just most recently on Instagram. You feel me? You have no clue what we're talking about?
No.
The Kobe Bryant one? Come on, bro. Second off, we talked about before we cracked the mic here that I went to Dublin to go and check out the Sean Alessia show. I came back on Sunday. When I tell you I was so pissed off that I couldn't see the Game of Thrones premiere because I was live. Bro, I took an extra Xanax so I fall asleep so I wouldn't search the internet to try to look at all the spoilers. No joke, man.
Wow.
It's my drug. It's my drug of choice.
Holy hell, man! Really, it's that good, huh?
It is that good.
Okay,
Bryce, please, bro.
I'm almost scared to get involved because it is a drug. If people are trying to tell you how fun it is and how making you feel left out, that's a drug.
I never thought of it like that until you just put it there. It
Having
definitely
to say,
is.
no, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not really. Well, what does it do?
Yeah. Yes, to recovery. Yeah. Still recover from loss. Oh my gosh, dude. I never thought about it like that. But see, that's why you're a brilliant wordsmith, man. You were able to flip it on me right now. And yeah, dude, Chris might be my pusher. I'm just saying. Dude.
I might have to try it out. Are you watching any Netflix stuff?
Oh, yeah. Come on, yo.
What are you watching?
Right now, I just finished on Amazon, Hannah. Show's popping too. The show's popping. Okay. On Netflix, dude, I messed up and I watched Our Planet. Dude, there's a scene in Our Planet with the walrus and stuff. Dude. Yeah, see, Chris knows about that one too, man. What else? I heard that the OA or AO or something is pretty popular.
OA, yeah, I've watched that.
Yeah, give me some advice, dude. Show. What else is on Netflix that I need to be?
Do you like zombie stuff at all?
Yeah,
do you like horror?
Yeah. Oh yeah, all day. Come on, anybody in the room?
Or Black Summer? You watched it?
Oh,
it's really good.
Obviously, Black Mirror.
Black Mirror is the best.
That's the best.
It's like Twilight Zone. What I think like Jordan Peele's thing could possibly be like.
That's why I'm trying to get on that too, but I don't have the extra financials to go and buy another streaming service to see Twilight Zone.
Is it
like only on
it's
on CBS All Access.
Get out of here!
You gotta buy something.
Now there's like Disney Plus.
Yes, yeah, they're doing.
Can't we all just get along?
Right? Hey man, I want to steer this back one last little bit that I do want to ask, and it's really something that's become kind of special and kind of cool to me, man. I was a while back, fascinated by just this notebook, and I got this notebook, and I wanted to make it something I call my notes book. I've had a couple of artists in here, and I think so far it's been Alessia Cara, Fletcher, Lauren Daigle have written here, and what I want to know is what are some of those song lyrics. You do this for a profession, but not only as a profession, but because your words mean so much to you that you're willing to share them with us. I wanted to know if you would jot down and share a short story about one of your favorite song lyrics, whether it's one of yours or a song that really has been kind of like, damn, dude, this is something that made me feel a way. And just let me know and add to the notes book. Because I mean, you're the homie, man. I just want to get those.
Yeah,
I want to get those words from you.
That's a great idea, first of all. But I'm trying to think of what those lyrics.
And please don't let it be like the first part of YG's verse in your song.
It's gonna be like, if you want to be my lover.
If you.
That just really spoke to me.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be mad.
But yeah, I mean, just like what's one of those songs that you really connected to, and just maybe like a short lyric that you were like, yo, that was one that made me want to do what I do.
Yeah, the first one that comes to mind is that made me want to do what I do.
Well, just something that just means something to you in your heart.
There's a song by a guy who calls himself The Streets. It's a British dude, and he has a song called Everything Is Borrowed. I ended up getting it tattooed. Because the whole song says, I came to this world with nothing, and I'll leave with nothing but love. Everything else is just borrowed. And I love that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jot that down, dude. Throw your John Hancock on there, man. Bryce Vine is family. Carnival is coming in June, is what he said. Or maybe August 31st, the last day of summer. But nonetheless, we can't wait, bro. But super proud of the tour being what it was. And the fact that this song, it speaks to me as a California kid. And the video just exemplifies that, man. Yeah, dude, that's home for me, man. And all that you did to really pay respect for the man that we lost that was such a pivotal part of the California culture. It means a lot to me, man, that you're just doing the right things, bro, and continue success. And this ain't going to be the last time, homie. I promise.
I know.
Word up. Bryce Vine, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause, please. Yeah.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100.